All right. Thank you, Miss O. This is Miss Rogers being very optimistic. This is video number 2. I'm trying to make a short video to see if it will go on Classroom Dojo. This video is about Mr. T. Mr. T, he has tall teeth. T is such a great letter. T is for teacher. T is for Tweedledum and Tweedledee, which we'll be talking about tomorrow. And today we, I hope, are going to be reading a story from Starfall. If you have time or if you have the ability, you can go on Starfall and read this story too. And the name of the story is The Turnip. Now, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you think this is a real story? All right. Oh, goodbye, it says. You'll find this story here in Folk Tales. At the end of this video, I'll show you how to get there. But there it is at the bottom. You might remember we already read The Little Red Hen. You can read all of these wonderful stories when you have time. But this story is called The Turnip. There's that letter T right there. Turnip. And that is the title. Here we have the title again. The Turnip. A farmer planted a turnip. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. One day, the farmer said, I am going to pull up that big turnip. He pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. Looking at this page, I can count. Let's count the periods, shall we? 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are 4 periods, which means there are 4 sentences on this page. Period means stop. What do I do when I read that last word? Last word, last period, turn the farmer called his wife. Please help me, he cried. Hold on to me, pull when I pull. The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled on the farmer. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The wife called her child. Please help us, she cried. Hold on to me. Pull when I pull. Period means stop. And there they are. They're pulling and they're pulling. That was the last word, so let's turn the page. The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled on the farmer. The child pulled the wife. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The child called a dog. Please help us, she cried. Hold on to me. Pull me when I pull. Oh, that was the last word. Period means stop. Last word. Turn the page. The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled on the farmer. The child pulled the wife. The dog pulled the child. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The dog called a cat. Please help us, he cried. Hold on to me. Pull when I pull. The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled on the farmer. The child pulled the wife. The dog pulled the child. The cat pulled the dog. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. Oh, that was the very last word. What do I do when I read the last word? Turn the page. The cat called a mouse. Please help us, she cried. Hold on to me. Pull when I pull. The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled on the farmer. The child pulled on the wife. The dog pulled on the child. The cat pulled on the dog. The mouse pulled on the cat. They pulled and pulled and pop. The turnip came up. Let's count how many happy faces I see here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 happy faces. 6 happy people. I don't know how that mouse is smiling and biting a cat at the same time, but he is. My friends, is the end. Let me show you how the turnip. If you have time or the ability, you should absolutely go onto Starfall and read it yourself. There it is. It's the dragon. There's that dragon. It says, I'm reading. When you click on the dragon, you go, there's those Chinese fables that I read to you that are so cool with the dragons, but you want to go here, Folk Tales. There's that T word right there, tales, and there's the turnip right there. I want you to remember that it is T week, and we are learning about the letter T. So that was it. That was our very short video. If you are on Classroom Dojo, then you can send me a message, and you can let me know if you have found the letter T anywhere inside your house. If you can find anywhere in your whole house, maybe there's some books, maybe there's some papers, you can find the letter T at your house. You can message me and let me know that you found it, and you can get a point. And that's it. And now I'm going to find out if this video will go on Classroom Dojo. I'm optimistic. Goodbye.